not earlier just now, but they came out in the second half with a lot of energy. We just weren't able to match that. They came out and played better than us in the second half. Like I said, we just got to stop beating ourselves. Really, that's just the main thing.
Gustavo.
Josh, walk me through that touchdown. Beautiful pass by Guarantano. Walk through that touchdown. I mean, it was very impressive.
It was just a go route and just making plays. We work on making plays and individual drills and routes on air, and we just try and translate that to the game.
And do you still trust Guarantano? Do you still trust your quarterback?
100%.
Josh, what are the emotions after a game like this where you guys are winning at halftime and then, the second half goes in such a different direction? What are the emotions after a game like that?
It's frustrating, really. We just got to take advantage. We had them exactly where we wanted them, but, they just came out better than us in the second half. Really, we just got to stop making mistakes.
Okay, we'll go to Jimmy Himes, then David Ubben.
Josh, how tough are those defensive backs at Georgia? How difficult is it to get separation from those guys?
We just – I think at the end of the day, we just try to focus on what we could do, especially in the wide receiver room. Most times if we get covered, it's because of the stuff that we did. We like to say that we lost ourselves and not really the cornerbacks really did a lot to mess with us. But, yeah, there was a strong group of guys, and they came ready to play. And, we were just on the unlucky side today.
And at halftime, you have that great goal line stand. What was the attitude of the team at halftime?
It was strong. We were convinced we were gonna win. We were gonna win the game. It's just, but in the second half, they just came out and they just played better than us in the second half. Like I said, we just got to stop making those mistakes. We were playing well in the first half, but we just got to carry that into the second half.
Josh, what was Georgia's defense doing to limit you guys and make it so hard to sustain drives for 60 minutes?
I don't know really. I mean, I'd have to watch the film, but just from face value, I feel like we just weren't doing our own jobs, and at the end of the day, we were hurting ourselves. So, like I said, we're not gonna win games if we're shooting ourselves. So we just gotta come harder.
And last two questions, Gustavo and then Matthew Ray.
Josh, do you knew your second touchdown was a touchdown from the start? Did you realize that?
Yeah, I had an idea that my foot was in. I don't know how they didn't see it the first time, but I was pretty convinced I was pretty sure that my foot was in originally.
Josh, football is as much mental as it is physical. You guys had your 8-game winning streak snapped tonight. How do you, as a leader of this team, help these young guys get back in the groove, get where you need to be heading into next week?
The streak was never a motivating factor. I feel like the players on the team have to motivate ourselves. The streak was nice, the streak was cool and all, but like I said before last week, the streak, Georgia didn't care about the streak, or the streak wasn't going to help us win games. So, the motivation has to come from within, and that's what we're going to preach this week.
Thanks, Josh.